Darling, we've all been there. A pounding headache, a nagging cough. It's tempting to pop a pill and carry on. That, my dear, is self-medication. It seems harmless, but it could be fraught with danger. You might get a nasty surprise. Understand the risks of self-treating. Your health is your most precious asset. Treat it with respect. One of the biggest dangers of self-medication is misdiagnosis. You see, symptoms can be terribly misleading. What you think is a simple headache could be a sign of something far more serious. Taking the wrong medication can not only be ineffective, but downright dangerous. Then there's the minefield of drug interactions. Mixing medications, even over-the-counter ones, can have unpredictable and potentially harmful effects. Certain drugs can interact negatively with herbal remedies and supplements too. It's a recipe for disaster, sweetie. And let's not forget the dreaded D word, dependency. Some medications, especially those for pain or anxiety, can be habit-forming. Long-term self-medication can lead to dependence and even addiction. Trust me, darling, that's a slippery slope you don't want to go down. Let me give you an example. Imagine a well-meaning soul, we'll call her Patsy, decides to self-treat her persistent heartburn. She pops antacids like sweets, convinced it's just indigestion. Months later, she ends up in hospital with a severe case of undiagnosed GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. Turns out, those antacids were masking a much larger problem. This, my dear, is not a rare occurrence. People self-medicate for all sorts of reasons. They're too busy to see a doctor. They're afraid of what they might find out. Or they simply underestimate the potential risks. But the truth is, ignoring or mismanaging your health can have serious long-term consequences. Section 4. A cautionary tale. The aspirin almost disaster. Remember when a diner went on a juice cleanse? She swore it would cure everything. Naturally, I joined her. It wasn't pretty. Adina popped aspirin for her detox headache. She was severely dehydrated. The aspirin caused dreadful stomach pains. We're talking ambulances. Even harmless medications can be dangerous. We were lucky. But it could have been worse. Never again, darling, never again. Section 5. Trust the professionals, darlings. So, my dears, what's the moral of the story? Simple. When it comes to your health, leave it to the professionals. Doctors are trained to diagnose and treat illnesses. They understand the complexities of medication and can advise on the best course of action for your specific needs. Yes, seeing a doctor takes time, and yes, it can be a bit of a faff. But it's a small price to pay for your well-being. So, next time you're tempted to self-medicate, darling, please do yourself a favour and pick up the phone. Call your GP, make an appointment. Your body will thank you for it. Remember, sweeties, a healthy life is a fabulous life, and that's something we should all raise a glass to. Cheers.